we're hoping to receive the approvals for some of the products that we'd spoken to you about before. From an environmental perspective, Cipla has improved its scoring on the DJSI index. We're now at 79. And we will continue to foster and work towards making sure that the planet is a lot more healthier than from how we inherited it. With that, maybe I can take some questions, and happy to have a discussion with most of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Umang. We will now move on to the question and answer session. Those who have questions, please submit them in the Q&A box at the bottom of your Zoom screen. Your name will be called out to interact with Umang. The participant whose name is called out will be temporarily assigned as a panelist, which will allow them to turn on their video and audio to ask Umang their questions. We would request that you turn on your camera if possible while asking the question. Please note, when you're being assigned as a panelist, you will see your screen refresh. This will take only a few seconds. We request that you limit your questions to 1 to 2. This will allow us to accommodate more attendees to interact with Umang within the stipulated time. Also, in case we receive the same question from multiple participants, we will only unmute the participant who submitted the question first to avoid repetition. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Over to you, April.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. The first question is from Vinny Motiwala from CNBC. Vinny, I'll be promoting you to panelist.
All right, so that was the management of Cipla talking on the earnings. We'll wait for more commentaries, but yes, meanwhile, we were just trying to listen to the Cipla management, and it's a very important commentary coming in where Umang Vora, who is the MD of Cipla, does say that these margins of 28% that has been clocked in Q2, they are not sustainable. End of the year or more, they have guided for the full year of the margin, and 28% is definitely higher than that, but the management is saying that what they have clocked in Q3 that are not sustainable, and other than that, supply issues for lanreotide should ease by Q1. This is one of the key drugs when it comes to Cipla, and hence that pressure from those higher levels is what we are seeing on the stock price.
To launch it towards the end of the second half of next year. That is the outer limit that we think Abraxane could be launched. And Advair, I think we're about filing the data from our facility in the US. So, you know, it depends on the clock that the agency sets, but could be from there, could be 6 to 9 months. The facility will be inspected, and it will be about 6 to 9 months from there.
Varun has also asked if we will revise our guidance, especially on margins.
Yeah, so just on guidance, I did mention that, with the quarter remaining, we're not going to revise anything. We're just saying that we're going to exceed the guidance range. That was an answer I had given right at the beginning of the call. So, yeah, we will be exceeding our guidance range.
He's also asked one last question. How big is the GLP-1 opportunity, and is the company doing any in-licensing with Eli Lilly?
Well, the thing with the GLP-1 category is that it's very difficult to estimate demand for it. And that's largely been the experience that people have seen in the West. I do believe that the category in India is also going to be very large. And I think as more and more, we've seen this trend post-COVID where people are making healthy choices, and weight is definitely a big choice in how they will live their life. So I do think it's a big opportunity. Our Eli Lilly is a great partner for us. And as and when they deem appropriate that they do need a partner, I think Cipla is always available to be their partner.
I think that was our last question for the day. And that concludes our press briefing for today. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Umang, for patiently answering the questions asked. In case
All right, so that was the management of Cipla. Very important commentary coming in where they're saying that for the full year of FY25, the company will be exceeding their margin guidance going forward. And that is the case in being because 28% is what the company has clocked in for now is definitely a big surprise from the company. But with this, let's move on. And before we shut shop for the day, Naresh, help us with your BTST trades.